hinder, 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 hinder money, hinder money, hinder money, yeah. That was Let's Go Money by Kanda Bongo Man. We used to play that at baby showers when we could all still have babies. In baby showers, Let's Go Money. Let's go to my house by Kanda Bongo Man from the Congo. Memories, memories, memories. Okay. Sisters. Let me put my tobacco to the side. I don't think I need it here, but I might need it. But let me put my tobacco to the side. Let me roll up my sleeves. Let me sit up. Yes, let me put the water over there. Let me sit up because we're about to get into some business, okay? And that business is Tristan Thompson and Jordyn. Okay, this might be a very long reading, but we're going to go with it, right? Because we ain't got nothing to do. We like to be in people's lives. Because our lives are more normal. Their lives are not normal. It's true. It's true. Rich people don't have normal lives, okay? We have normal lives. They don't have normal lives. They don't have to worry about bills and where the next bill is coming from. And oh my God, my electricity is so high. They don't have to worry about that shit. So they can just go about doing abnormal shit, okay? And we are inquiring minds. We need to know because, you know, when we are in their lives, right, we can forget about ours. We want that, right? We all want that. So I am going to start with Tristan and Jordyn, and I'm going to go. I'm going to go into Chloe and them, and I'm going to go, yes, I am. Yes, I am, because I saw some shit, and I am all about the shit. So I'm going to start with the disclaimer at once so that nobody else copyrights my voice and tries to take down my video because I've told the truth that I saw in the metaphysical world, right? So the disclaimer is that the metaphysical, which is what we are doing right now, does not yet have solid scientific proof and evidence. Therefore, everything we are doing is for entertainment purposes only. And if you have any issues with that, know that this property belongs to Isobel Mitton. And if you fucking try to copyright my work so that you can have it taken down YouTube, I'm gonna fucking come after you. Okay? Ready? Okay, so now let's check. Who comes after a psychic anyway to take down their work? That's some bullshit. I'm still angry about that. I'm still angry at the game. I'm still angry at him. That's some fucking bullshit. Anyway, let us shake this and get on with it, right? We want Jordyn and Tristan. Jordyn. I've never shaken Jordyn, but I've shaken Tristan. Jordyn, along comes this little girl who is just being betrayed by the Kardashians and the Jenners. Here she comes. Ooh, she may have lost weight, but her soul hasn't lost weight yet. Her soul is kind of still a big girl. Now let us focus. Jordyn is very, very, very insecure about herself. She has absolutely no confidence. She likes being a wallflower. She likes being in the background. Okay. As her best friend is promiscuous Kylie, Jordyn is hardly promiscuous at all. I do believe that Tristan is her second lover. She had some naivety there that Tristan was working with, and Tristan was turning her out in some things. I can see that now. She's very, very shy. She really doesn't want the limelight, but she's in the limelight because her best friend is in the limelight. But this girl right here, she wasn't even born to be in the limelight. We should know Jordyn. Jordyn has pushed herself past her her comfort zone, her comfort point she has pushed herself past. Jordyn comes from a very wealthy family, extremely wealthy black family where they are all light-skinned because they were trying to dilute themselves or whatever. But she comes from an extremely wealthy black family, and she has got a massive trust fund. She's very, very spoiled. She's as spoiled as Kylie. Sometimes we forget that out there in the world are some really, really wealthy black people who hobnob with the Kardashians. She is one of them. Okay, she is out of her league, man. She has been outplayed, outmastered. As she sits in my plate right now, she is crying buckets and buckets. But is her friendship with Kylie over? No, it's not over. They are tight. Because Kylie knew all along that she was sleeping with Tristan, like as did all the Kardashians. What is happening right now is a fucking act. Okay. Now let's get Tristan because they want to come together. Tristan. Okay, Tristan is pissed. He is pissed. I don't think I've ever done Tristan. Yeah, he says he's a new soul to me. Tristan is a promiscuous motherfucker. Tristan fucks and fucks and fucks. And he's chosen females to fuck are the light-skinned ones. The ones with a lot of white blood in them. He likes them. But not actual white ones. He goes for the light-skinned black woman. He doesn't really go for the actual light-skinned ones. He is ruthless when it comes to his sex. This man will never ever have just one woman. And he will never make a woman believe that she is the only one. He is straight up about his business. When you are with him, you know that he's also with other females, and you know you're one of four, one of three, because he tells you that. He's really brutal about himself. He's very, very upfront. He also is not attracted to women who have children. Once you get pregnant by Tristan, Tristan is gonna run. The only way to keep Tristan is to never have his child. Okay. He doesn't even like playing with women who have babies. And that's why when I looked at the pictures of him and Chloe, I could see that they hadn't had sex since before True was born, that they hadn't been intimate and that relationship was dead and gone. I saw that in the pictures of the Thanksgiving pictures, and I said, oh my God, that relationship is finished. It's dead. It's been finished for some months. They were just play acting. This guy is so ruthless and he's so business oriented and he's so business minded that he will kill a motherfucker to make $1. There's no play with this one. Okay, so they want to come out together. And Tristan is the one actually holding Jordyn's hand. I'm surprised about that. But hey. I'm told to leave these two. And let us begin. It is 4:14 a.m. because I'm doing rituals. And I decided to do this right now because I can't sleep anyway. And I'm awake. And this is communing with my ancestors the only way a witch doctor can. As you can see, people, when you really look at this, you kind of look like there is no crack here and that there are not two people. But then they actually are two people. This is very fascinating to me. But it's also very true of what I saw. Behold, Kristen. Let's all say hello to this promiscuous man, girls. You know what? When I read other men and they're all much younger than me, right? Because I am like perimenopause, right? When I read some younger men and they're very sexual and they're very promiscuous, I get turned on. I don't want to tell lies, okay? My cooch wants to know what it feels like. Okay. Not with Tristan. Alrighty. My cooch is very quiet. The bitch don't care. Okay. Oh, she don't care. She doesn't care. Nah, she'll pass. Okay, that's amazing. That I'll pass. She'll pass. Okay, and this is Jordyn. She has the much smaller life because she's very young. And Jordyn is going to get pregnant. You're not seeing this, but there's a closed shell right here Oh my God, I didn't expect that. It might not be by Tristan. It might be with somebody else, but she's gonna get pregnant. And this is Jordyn. Jordyn's life is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shells. That's it. That's Jordyn. This is all Tristan and his business is it. Yeah, this I don't think you will see this last shell when I edit it, right? And I'm gonna move it, but at the same and hopefully keep the same distance so that you can see. Because now I can do that now. I'm now an elevated witch doctor. I can move shells as long as I keep the distance. Okay, so this is Tristan, and as you can see, he has a massive life. And this is Jordyn. These two people are not equally yoked. Okay, from the outside, this situation is a joke. But it ain't though. It ain't. Welcome to the relationship that has been in effect for almost 8 months. Did I just shock you guys? Yeah, I know. I like to shock people. I like to shock myself too. Okay, so this is the relationship that has been in effect for 8 months. This is a relationship the Kardashians knew about. This is Tristan right here. Can you see where Tristan is? He's right in my face. No, nigga. I don't need you in my face. I'm not going to eat you. I'm not even. I'm cold as hell when it comes to you. So anyway, this is Tristan. He is in, just to show you, this is Tristan. He is in my face. This is Jordyn. She's unsure of whether to continue this thing with Tristan or to run. She's very unsure, right? But this is Tristan. And Tristan is standing next to a woman because Tristan is that bitch. Tristan always has more than one woman around him. These are many of Tristan's women and baby mamas. I do believe there is one baby mama we don't know about. So there are 2 baby mamas that we know about. We know about Chloe. This is Chloe and her daughter, right? We know about Jordyn, the other Jordyn, and her daughter. Tristan really loves Jordans. Okay, I bet he's got Jordan shoes too. Okay, so we have this one and her daughter, right? And her son, sorry. Then we have these other 2 kids here that are going unclaimed. But he could be denying paternity of these 2 kids and the mothers don't have a way of getting him to court or some such thing, right? Then we have, hello, behold, I'm not done with Tristan and his ways. Then we have, can you see these? We have a female who's currently pregnant by Tristan. She's carrying, as we Africans would say, she's carrying because this shell fell right on top, right? And I've returned it. I hope you saw that, right? Mwah. Woman, baby in the belly. She's carrying. She's heavily carrying too. Heavily carrying, right? And Tristan might just come up with a reason or an excuse that how the kid isn't his because he's a master at that sort of shit. This is his mother. The shell that I moved is very much a mama's boy. He is her only child by the man. Then she had other children with other men, but he is the only child and her favorite child, and she adores him. But most importantly, he takes care of his mother financially, and as far as he's concerned, she's the only woman worthy. No other bitch is worthy. And Chloe did not get along with her, and he hated Chloe for that. Okay, he felt she should have sucked up to his mother. And really, she should have. I don't have a problem of doing that if it's doable. But I don't think Mama allowed it to happen in the end. Chloe is a hypocrite. She very much hides her true personality, and she does things for show. What will it look like? But then to us, she comes out as if she's sincere. She's not sincere. She's a freaking hypocrite. She's not sincere at all. As what is currently happening right now will show. So shall I start from the very beginning? Because I feel like I'm just talking everywhere. So let me start from the very beginning of this relationship. And so let us start with Chloe and Tristan. Okay. When Tristan asked Chloe out, he was upfront and honest with her because he is that motherfucker. He told her, I want an open relationship with you. I have other bitches and I do what I do. But don't worry, I won't neglect your ass because I'm that man. She agreed because she wanted him so bad because he was so good looking. And she has a weakness for handsome black men. Because she thinks she's ugly and she thinks that if she has children with a handsome black man or she is next to a handsome black man, she will look beautiful or her children will look beautiful, whatever. She's kind of twisted in her head. The point is she knew he had Jordyn and she knew he was in a relationship with Jordyn, and she also knew about all them other bitches, right? But this was an open relationship, right? He could have Jordyn and he could have her. That's how she reasoned it. So, they started their freaking relationship and they were having a damn good time. He wanted to be on Keeping Up with the Kardashians because he was an unknown basketball player and he knows that playing basketball will end sometime. And he's ruthless like that. And I don't blame him. I have no problems with his ruthlessness. I'm like, you go, brother man. You do what you gotta do. Let's play some reggae music in your honor because you need to do what you need to do because life is hard for black people. You do it. Do it. I'm very supportive. So he went and he got himself on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But even the producers, everybody knew the deal. Everybody knew this was an open relationship, including Kim Kardashian. She knew it too. Okay, so that meant he could fuck around. He could do whatever he wanted and the cameras wouldn't follow him and the paparazzi wouldn't report it because everybody knew because this man don't keep that kind of secret. This man shares the secret. However, he proceeded to dump Jordyn because she became a mother and he will not get into a vagina that has given birth. He won't. So if Jordyn is pregnant by his baby in the future, that's how Jordyn is going to lose him. Because once you have his baby, he ain't getting in there. Because you're a mother now. You're like his mother. He doesn't fuck his mother, so why would he fuck you? Why would he fuck his child's mother? It's kind of a twisted kind of mindset, but it is there to stay. The only woman who's going to have Tristan forever and ever is one who doesn't have a baby with him and who doesn't have a baby at all. I do see him getting married, but I don't see that marriage lasting. Right? Anyway, let's get back to this relationship. So, Tristan, Chloe, Kim, Kris Jenner, all the Kardashians and Jenners, they knew that Chloe's relationship with Tristan was an open one. He could come and go as he wished and he could fuck any bitch that he wanted to. Right? He wasn't playing that. Right? He wasn't stressing himself out on the court, hiding shit. He wasn't doing that. So, Kim needed a new storyline. This right here is a representation of Kim because Kim is also the one who has done this shit to Jordyn and Tristan. Kim, it all comes down to Kim. Kim had no storyline for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so she convinced Chloe into branding Tristan as a cheater. She convinced her. And Chloe was in her feelings. Chloe was feeling some type of way because Tristan wasn't paying her enough attention, especially when she got pregnant. When she got pregnant, Tristan vamoosed because Tristan is about that business. Tristan is like, you're a mother now. You don't need sex. You don't need sex. Just be a mother. So my penis doesn't need to be inside your vajayjay at any point. From now on till the end of days. He needs therapy. But that's how it is with him. There are actually quite a lot of men in Africa who think the same way. So I'm not surprised. You might be surprised. But in Africa, there are a lot of men who think the same way. They think, no, you're a mama now. My penis ain't going inside there. It ain't. And they actually have to go through traditional counseling. Yes, they have to go through like a year or two of traditional counseling to be able to have sex with their wife again who had a baby. You know what I'm saying? So to me, he's not unusual, but maybe to you. Anyway, Kim convinced her little sister to throw her relationship under the bus, but Kim was actually doing it with good intentions. Kim said, perhaps if we exposed Tristan and your open relationship and your non-committal committal, non-committed relationship to the world, Tristan will commit. See, that's what Kim was thinking. She was thinking they would force Tristan into committing because he is benefiting from the family name. His name is now out there. He was an unknown basketball player. His name is now out there. He is benefiting, and her little sister should benefit too. It all makes sense. So I can't even paint Kim as cruel. Right? It all makes sense. She wanted him to play his hand. She wanted him to commit to her little sister. It's backfired to the end. The very last point. The very never will return. It backfired because this man, I don't believe he is Scorpio, but I think his moon side is in Scorpio, because this man right here is so like me, right? You betray a bitch, you are done. It's deuces for the rest of your life. I don't care what we have between us. It's deuces. And this is exactly what he did to Chloe. He said, deuces, ho. We are done because you knew I was in an open relationship and I agreed to go onto your show with the agreement that you guys won't expose my other bitches, and now you've made me look some type of way. I have been booed. I have had people insulting and hurling abuse at me when you knew the truth, when you all knew the truth. This man never bowed down to the Kardashians. Never. So anyway, it like fell apart really quickly, and Kim felt really bad because she ended her sister's relationship with Tristan, and her sister, God knows, required a man who was faithful to her. She should have just gone back to her husband. I think I once said that when they divorced. Anyway, there was no relationship between Tristan and Chloe from the moment he was exposed as a cheater. Tristan withdrew, and then he made Chloe stand up for him. He said, you did this. And Chloe had no choice because she had his baby in her belly. She did. What could she do? She had True in her belly. She had no choice but to support her baby daddy. How many of us have had to do that? Come on, hands up. Okay. We understand, right? Because we've had to do it. Hands up. So, she had no choice but to support him, but there was no relationship. I urge all the seers in the world to look at the picture that was taken for their so-called Thanksgiving. You will be able to see that there is no relationship here anymore of any kind. They were sleeping in separate bedrooms and they were play acting, and Tristan was like, fuck all you all, right? Tristan hit on Jordyn a long time ago. You know what's so funny? The men the Kardashian girls actually like black women. Kardashian girls will not go after a black man who likes white women. No, they go for the black men who like black women, right? And the interesting part is Travis has the hots for Jordyn, and now we know that Tristan always had the hots for Jordyn. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, we might discover what is that Kanye had the hots for Jordyn and hit on her too. But we know that, the psychic, I know that Travis has the hots for Jordyn. And I know that now we know about Tristan and Jordyn. When he stopped fucking around with Chloe after she did what she did, he started hitting on Jordyn. Okay? Jordyn wasn't playing because Jordyn is a scaredy little cat. Jordyn is very scared. Jordyn pulls back. Jordyn withdraws, as she has done now. She has withdrawn so far, but guess what? This shell also depicts Tristan. Tristan is not allowing her to withdraw. Tristan ain't having it because Tristan is furious with the Kardashians. He said, once again you do this to me. Anyway, he finally got Jordyn. And Jordyn was very happy, and he gave Jordyn the same spiel. Okay, this is an open relationship. I don't do commitment. So, you have me as a group or you blah, blah, blah. And Jordyn agreed. When they started this situation, people, they called the Kardashians and they had a meeting with the Kardashians, and they told them, because Tristan is that guy. He don't play with truth, man. He lays it out on the table. You take it or you leave it. And I give him all the respect in the world because he is that guy. I give him all the respect in the world. So Tristan, he called all the Kardashians. He was with Jordyn, and they told them that him and Jordyn were now in a relationship. That hurt Khloe to no end. That hurt her so much. That set Kim to revenge 101 and Khloe to revenge 101 and Malika to revenge 101. Kylie knew about it because they made an announcement and the Kardashians played cool about it. They played as if they agreed, as if they liked, they were okay with it when they intended to burn this little girl the first chance they got. So, they carried on this open relationship from Tristan's side, not from Jordyn's side. When I look at Jordyn's shells, I don't see any other man here. I just see Tristan bonking that on the regular. I see Tristan being with her on Valentine's Day. This man had not expected to get such deep feelings for this little girl, but actually his feelings are in it now. They are really, and especially right after what has happened now, they're even more in it. The reason he removed his fake news thing was that he decided that he will hire people to work on this, and then he's gonna keep this bitch, if anything, just to avenge what the Kardashians have done, because they got it all, they set it all up. The Kardashians, Kim, Khloe, and Malika, who I call a Kardashian too, they set it all up. They set it up so that Tristan and Jordyn would be caught. Because Tristan and Jordyn had been so careful all these months, they set it up that they would be caught. They knew that Kylie would have no choice but to throw Jordyn out. And Kylie is devastated at throwing Jordyn out because Kylie knew about Tristan and Jordyn. Tristan was coming to the house and having sex with Jordyn right there and spending time with Kylie and Jordyn. This they because Tristan don't play secrets when you are with him, right? So he's a very strong man, very, very strong man. Like, let's sing some reggae for him, okay? Anyway, they set it up and they allowed this thing to blow and to burst, and then he cheated. And then Khloe came out looking the victim, and she's really acting the victim when she was dumped before their daughter was born. He dumped her before their daughter was born and agreed to play act in the name of being principled, right? And also because he's a greedy and ass motherfucker and he needed more airtime on keeping up with the Kardashians to make his shit right? And also he needed people to see that he had changed and he was a better boyfriend, right? It was all an act. But the fact is, he keeps his ends of the bargain. She doesn't. And she has betrayed him a second time. And Kim was all up in there, doing her shit, orchestrating it, because she needs the keeping up with the Kardashians ratings to rise. So 2 black people have been sacrificed by the Kardashians, Jordyn and Tristan, for their show and for them to look like they're always the victims, right? So now let me clean out this conspiracy. Now what's gonna happen in this relationship? Tristan wasn't taking this Jordyn relationship seriously. It was just sex, and the sex was very, very, very good, even for Jordyn. Jordyn lost weight because Tristan told her to. Jordyn didn't have any intentions of doing all those things to herself, but Tristan was the one pushing, and she did it. Tristan told her to get her teeth done, and she got her teeth done because she has very low self-esteem. Okay, let me stop. Ancestors, stop doing that. She has very low self-esteem, and Tristan is sort of like controlling this little girl. Like, they came onto the board with him holding her hand and dragging her along, right? He was just having fun because he's got a whole lot of other bitches and he was having fun. But now, with the move that Kim has pulled with the help of Khloe and them, he's decided that he's going to take this For now, in his rage, that's what he has decided, that he's going to take this to the end of the earth. That's why he pulled off, he took off the fake news thing. That's why he removed it. Because now he's hired a PR team to work it in his favor so that he can keep Jordyn. Why is he keeping Jordyn? It's not because he loves her so much that he's driven to love her like that. No. He wants to piss off the Kardashians. He is saying, this time you're not going to win. This time, you motherfuckers, I'm going to take you down. You're not going to win. Now that you've done this shit, I'm going to marry Jordyn to piss you off. Jordyn, on the other hand, has run back to mama. Literally and figuratively, she has run back to mama. She has gone back to her mother because she cannot take it. She cannot take the negativity. This girl is actually going to have some sort of breakdown in the next few days because she can't take the attention. She cannot take the negativity. She cannot take it. And she keeps saying, but they knew. Kylie did not throw Jordyn out. Jordyn left on her own to go back home to her mother. The relationship between Kylie and Jordyn is going to stay strong. Even if we don't see it for a while in the papers, this is Kylie, this is Jordyn. The relationship, and this is Stormy, because she and Stormy have a unique relationship. The relationship between Kylie and Jordyn is going to stay the same. Even though in the papers, Kim is going to make it out that they are not friends anymore and they've already started. And the Lassa Pippen, who's a witch. Oh my God, the Lassa Pippen, she's nasty. Ugh. Anyway. The Lassa Pippen has already started on the bandwagon of saying, you know, she's not going to live here. And she's already started throwing her evil around because she's evil as fuck. She's so evil. I want to cleanse Lassa Pippen in bleach. No, I really do. I want to throw that evil bitch in bleach and I want to wash her because she's filthy. Ugh. She's filthy. Anyway, she's already started and all these other nasty ass people have already started hitting on this very naive, stupid little girl who didn't realize that trusting the Kardashians was like a death sentence, right? Anyway, he is trying to be a man about his business and he is trying to be there for her. He is trying to say, I'm your rock. Lean on me because I can take these motherfuckers on. They've done this to me before. They're not going to get away with it again. And I am thinking that while he is comforting her and while he is saying, lean on me, I'm your rock, he's going to put a baby in her belly. But this relationship between Tristan and Jordyn, it still has some way to go. Whether we see it or not, the story hasn't even begun yet. It still has some way to go. Because Tristan is going to actually catch some real feelings for her. She always had real feelings for him because, you know, she in love. She in love with him and she gives him everything and she does things outside of her comfort zone so that he gets everything. She is in love. Do you see her? If you look very carefully at her shell and his, do you see her shell? It's following his. It is in a nice straight line following Tristan. And when Tristan is this man too, they're also in a nice straight line. Do you guys get it? This relationship is exactly the way Tristan wants it. A woman should follow the man because Tristan wants to be moving from city to city and to be taking his bitch with him. His bitch shouldn't really have a job. Her job should be about him. He has a traditional role set for women. Right. And Jordyn is young enough and not that ambitious to fall into that traditional set. And she's going to. Jordyn is a follower. Jordyn was following Kylie around. She has just Kylie around, but not so much now, not so much these days, and now we know why, because she was also following Tristan around, right? Tristan and Jordyn have been together for like 8 months, and they shall be together, whether we see it or not, for quite a long time. I'm reluctant to put a year on it, because I see quite a long time. I see, if Jordyn doesn't run away, I actually see developments like a wedding and a baby. I actually see that. He's ready to settle down. And the way he's feeling right now, his anger towards the Kardashians will force him to do some shit. He's already decided that he's not losing Jordyn or anything anymore to the freaking Kardashians. It's not going to happen. Instead, he's going to rub this relationship in their face. And that's where we're at. All the media stuff that you are seeing, Hollywood Scoop, all that hula baloo, all set up by Kim and her team. None of it is true. This hula baloo should have happened 8 months ago when Tristan and Jordyn sat across the Kardashians and told them they were in a relationship of sorts. You know, they were seeing each other, you know. And let me tell you something more interesting. His mama highly approves of Jordyn. And she's really... Do you see? Once again, even though I moved that shell from Jordyn to mama, because I still kept the distance, from Jordyn to mama, there's a straight line. Even if I had not moved that shell and I'd gone this way, from Jordyn to mama, there's a straight line. She's really hoping her son makes this situation work. She says she's young. She is someone he can mold. She is obedient. And she's not mouthy. And the mom is loving her. But we will see, because Tristan is a man who does what he wants, when he wants, and how he wants. Right now, he wants to keep Jordyn, and he wants to take it all the way to the end. He wants to put a ring on her finger. But it's not because he's in love with Jordyn. It's because he wants to spite the Kardashians. Jordyn, in turn, just wants to hide. And Jordyn will do whatever Tristan tells her to do, because Jordyn is a follower, and Jordyn will follow. And that's where we're at. And I'm reluctant to give them time, because that is up to Tristan. And I hear he says, I'm going to keep her. His problem in keeping her is Kylie. He says Kylie might put some shit in her head, but I am going to keep her. She's a good girl. She makes a good wife. I'm going to marry her. I have made up my mind that I will marry her. I don't know what she's thinking, but I have made up my mind that I will marry her. To spite the Kardashians, and also because for my career and my traveling and moving, a woman who isn't into her career works perfectly. And she's young. Okay, let's ask Jordyn what Jordyn is thinking, because one thing I have learned as a witch doctor is that males and females always have different emotions and different reactions to the same situation. What is Jordyn thinking? Jordyn is thinking about the betrayal. She feels utterly betrayed by the Kardashians. She is devastated. She is thinking about the betrayal, and she is crying right now. Right now, Tristan is not what's on her mind. What's on her mind is that she has lost a whole life that she lived on truth, and she told them about Tristan and herself, and she was upfront and she was honest, and they did this to her, and this girl is like falling apart right now. She's all about the Kardashians and the Jenners. But you know what? Kylie is comforting her. Kylie is telling her this is what Kim does. Kylie is completely disapproving of this shit. Kylie is not on her family's side. Kylie didn't want her to move out, but she did. She went back to mama. This actually makes the relationship between Jordyn and Kylie very, very strong, which is something Kim didn't want. Because it won't look good, because the Kardashians have to stick together. Does Kim have any remorse over this? Oh, hell no. Kim, once again, did it from sisterly love. Kim is saying that her sister was never going to leave this motherfucker no matter what he did, right? She's been begging him for months to come back to her. She has been begging. She has been doing everything that she can. And he has been showing her that he doesn't want her. And she had to do something. She had to expose his relationship with Jordyn, because that's his main relationship right now. She says, how weird is that? He would go back to a Jordyn after my sister. This is his main relationship right now. So she feels like she set Khloe free. How is Khloe feeling about this? Khloe was prepared for it, but she's afraid of the hatred she's going to get from Tristan because they share a child. She feels her daughter will suffer. But she feels like she got her revenge. Let me just... The last thing that Chloe wants is for Tristan to get married to any woman, especially Jordyn. She doesn't want that. She doesn't want to see him married. So she feels like it has helped her cause that this all came out and Jordyn was painted with the red letter on her forehead and Tristan got what he was. So she feels like it has broken up this relationship and she's sleeping peacefully at night. But she knows that the situation between her and Tristan will never be the same and that her daughter will suffer, that he will neglect their daughter. And she's not going to go for child support because she never did, but she knows that her daughter is going to suffer. She knows that in the long run, her daughter is the victim of what she has done. Tristan, on the other hand, is a smart motherfucker. He already knew that Chloe wanted to destroy this relationship. You know what's very fascinating about this too? You guys might not even realize how fascinated I am about this situation. But do you know this is Tristan, this is Jordyn, this is Chloe, and this is Tristan again. They make a perfect triangle. And in my culture, where there's a triangle, there's a freaking relationship. And this triangle tells me that Chloe is never letting go of Tristan. She's still fighting for him. She's gonna continue fighting for him. And if she has to play dirty and have Jordyn painted with the red scarlet letter, she's going to do what she's going to do. She's going to do what she is going to do. She is the obsessive baby mama who won't walk away. And the fact that Kim did what she did to try to help her walk away, that's some bullshit. It's not going to happen. Chloe is not walking away from Tristan. She's not. It's gonna take Tristan everything he has and then some to remove it from that part of the angle. So Chloe's whole battle is that she doesn't want him to marry anyone at all, especially Jordyn, and she sort of saw the relationship going that way, and that's why she approved what Kim did. But Chloe is in for a rude awakening because Tristan knows what her motive was, and now Tristan is going hard for Jordyn. And like I said, people, at the back of my microphone, I can actually pull it forward, is a baby. I don't know if it is Tristan's, but Jordyn is going to get pregnant. And when she does get pregnant, Tristan is going to talk her out of aborting. Then hopefully Tristan will get some fucking therapy so that he doesn't walk away on another woman. I am not going to give this situation a date or time because it's for us, it is just beginning. For them, it has been like 8 months. For us, it is just beginning. What I will do for myself and what I will do for you guys is that I will throw my shells again in like 2 months. Because there will be major changes that are going to be permanent. How's that? In about 2 months, if I remember, I hope to God I remember. I put them down on the list, but I hope to God I remember. I will throw my shells again. Starting next week, maybe I'm going to do a marathon of R. Kelly's women because I finally got a whole list. I'm going to do a marathon. I'm going to do R. Kelly and this woman, R. Kelly and that woman, R. Kelly and that woman. So that we can all get the full picture once and for all and we can breathe out and we can say, okay, this story is now going with the hands of time, right? I'm going to try and do as many as I can. I'm calling it the R. Kelly marathon. Poor R. Kelly is gonna be in my plates for a long time. Well, I guess he's not poor. Okay, let's not call him poor. Anyway, the point is, I just want to I want to do the marathon for you guys because I have a lot of R. Kelly fans on my page and I thank you very much. You've been so fucking classy. Oh my God, why can't the rest of the world's fans be like R. Kelly's fans? Oh my God, I love you guys. You've been so classy. You haven't left ugly, horrible comments and you haven't done ugly because hey, I have nothing against R. Kelly. Okay, absolutely nothing against him. I am a seer and I'm a witch doctor and I'm supposed to remain neutral. I'm supposed to remain 50-50. I see what I see. And in some cases, I see that he was the victim. Do you know what I'm saying? In some cases, I see that's, at 1 or 2 times, he met some nasty ass people, which, you know what I'm saying? But is he forgiven for what he did? No, I see what he did. But I'm a witch doctor. I don't take sides. Well, at least I try not to. Okay. But all I can say is I want to thank R. Kelly's fans, and I'm going to do it right here, right now, because I know lots of you watch me because you write me emails telling me that you watch me and that you appreciate the way I talk about your star, right? But really, I'm not. There are a few that I will pull out daggers for. And I can't even do it because I am supposed to be neutral as a witch doctor. I'm supposed to give you guys the story as it is. Then you are the judges, right? I mean, I can put in my emotions here and there, but at the end of the day, I have to give it to you so that you are the judges, right? I'm for R. Kelly and I'm also for the victims. I'm for everybody here because I'm a witch doctor. Right? That's a witch doctor's job, to stand in the middle of the mess and to hear both sides of the story. I know I don't always succeed, but I want to thank R. Kelly's fans for being so classy about this whole thing. And for you, R. Kelly's fans, who have been so classy, starting next week, hopefully I'll be done with my rituals that I'm doing for my ancestors. But if I'm not, I will start in March. I will download R. Kelly and this girl and R. Kelly and that girl and that's all for you because you've been so gracious and I want to thank you for it. Okay, I'm gonna play music and gather the shells and we'll see what's up.
Begin.